If you could pick one quality above all that people need before they are willing to work with a business, there's many different qualities that you could think of. But in my mind, that boils down to one: trust. Someone needs to trust the business, the owner, just the experience. And the thing that I love about doing video is creating a space where people can very easily learn to trust a business in a very comfortable way. Whether that's with a video business introduction, where you get to introduce yourself to your clients and tell them exactly why you do what you do, what drives you, and see a little bit of that passion in your eyes, or a video testimonial, real tangible evidence of the kind of service that you provide and why people would want to work with you and the kind of life fixes that you can offer. It's powerful stuff, and I love to talk about it. Thank you for watching. I'm Michael Brunner of Brogan Video. It is humbling, but the best thing that can be said about your business is probably not something that you're going to say. It would most likely be something said by one of your clients, one of your happiest, most successful stories. I like to call them your cheerleaders, the kind of people who would call you over to introduce you to others to say how much you affected their lives and how much they love you. Every good business has cheerleaders, and they will do more to sell you to future clients than you ever could. And when you pair that with a really good video introduction, then people know exactly who you are before you've even picked up the phone or said hi. And that little bit of celebrity just makes sales an absolute breeze. So let's talk about these two videos and why they're so valuable. The testimonial video. It seems incredibly simple. You ask someone, did you work with this company? Well, did you like it? Would you do so again? Or would you recommend someone else work with them? The answer probably is going to be yes to all of those, but that doesn't dig deep enough. You really want to get into the story. You want to ask them, what was your experience like before you met this business? What was the drive that took you there? Get into the story of what surprised them about first working with you. What do you think? What do they think that you did that no other business would have done? Really focus on the things that made your experience with them unique. And when it's all done, try as best you can to get them to give your value statement in their own words. That might sound a little strange, but I guarantee you, when people say things in their own words, really speaking from the heart about what kind of experience they had with you, you are going to get something that's absolute gold. It is going to be filled with slang, but that's exactly how your target market talks to each other. So when you have someone coming on camera and saying, oh wow, y'all have to try this company, they are incredible, that may seem a little loose, but that's what makes it so honest and so real. When you get people just to say how they really feel about you and really capture that, make them feel comfortable expressing their emotions, using their accents, using their point of view to really sell you. That is the power of a testimonial. When you can get them to say why other people ought to consider you. If they're enthusiastic, it'll come across and your next clients will see it and they'll be impressed. Now, a video introduction, or as I like to call it, a video business card, is something that is so simple that a lot of people don't understand the real value of it. I mean, it's just your elevator pitch put to video. But think of this, because this happens to just about everyone. Somebody emails you out of the blue, and they say, what exactly do you do? How much do you charge? These kind of questions. Well, type back, you answer them, but what you do is you take a link from YouTube and you put that in the response. You don't even refer to it. And when someone gets that response, they read it, they see a little video player, they click on it, and there is you, telling them exactly who you are, what you do, what sets you apart, and with a nice smile, this is why you are passionate about what you do, and you look forward to talking to them. I guarantee you, if they price shop to 5 other businesses, they will remember you because it was your face and your voice that greeted them. Once you have that video, you can place it anywhere you want, on your website, on your Facebook introduction, in your general social media, sending it out to potential clients, sending it to networking groups, sending it to people before they meet you, anything. And if you do it right, it creates a little celebrity around you that can charm people. I have had the experience where I sent out a great video, and then when I met people for the first time, they're like, oh, I watched the video, that was really great. Oh, your hair has changed. And then it was just my sale to lose. It was an amazing little bit of celebrity, and video can create that for you. The secret to great testimonials lies entirely in how you handle the person on camera. If you make it a stressful situation, if you make it one where there's multiple people behind the camera, each one chiming in their own time, so the person's trying to keep track of what everyone's saying, it's never going to work. And if the person is nervous, if the person doesn't know exactly what you want, if the person's trying to figure out what you want, or if the questions are close-ended and boring, that's exactly what you're going to get. Don't say, did you have a good experience with the company? Because they'll just say, oh, yeah, I had a good experience. You always want to ask, so when you started with this company, you didn't know them very well, but you told me that through these questions, you really enjoyed the experience and had a great time. What was it about working with them that really made you start to enjoy your experience with them? That's a little presumptive, but it really nails it because that makes people really want to think about, what was it that inspired me to say that? You know what? Let me tell you. And that leads to a story. It's all about stories. And when somebody tells stories to the camera for 10 or 15 minutes, I guarantee you, somewhere in there, there is a 20 to 30 second moment where they say, this company is the greatest. Something so simple and straightforward that they just threw in the middle, that will be beautiful for you. Your chore in getting testimonials is giving the person the room to speak, letting them know that you want them to speak, you want them to elaborate on their experience, and that it's a safe space. Once people feel safe, confident, and clear in what's expected of them, then you can start asking better questions, and the results you are going to get will be fantastic. Video introductions are a little bit of a split head procedure because on one side, you want to be your best professional self, but on the other side, you also want to be relaxed. You want to be easygoing. You want to be easily approachable. It's a little bit like dating, where you want to put your best face forward, your best self, but at the same time, you want to be very honest and true to who you are. You don't want to put on airs. So, if you can manage that tightrope walk, good for you, because it's not easy. But the most important thing in an introduction isn't the quality of the production, it's entirely the genuine quality of the people on camera. Can you really look at them and see in their eyes that this is something that means something to them, that they really do care about? That's something that you will respond to, and that's something your clients will respond to. So find that environment. Find that place that really puts you at ease, makes you smile, makes you think of your why, and makes you think, you know what? If people are going to see me here with this smile on my face, then they are going to want to work with me, and I will be happy to work with them. Find that place. The best thing about video in all these formats is that a great video will live with you for years. Someone can come up to your brick and mortar business, and if it's summer and a shiny day and it's beautiful, your business will look beautiful. But if they're showing up when it's rainy and there's dead leaves everywhere, that's going to put them in a slightly bad mood before they come inside. And so many things can affect the inside of your business, your own delivery of yourself professionally. Your hair might not always be right, but the beautiful thing about video is you get that introduction, you get those testimonials, and you really get their heart right. And then it doesn't matter how you look on the day, you will always have something to share with your clients, to share you at your best. The way you look the best, feel the best, the way you communicate best. The camera catches it all. It's something quite beautiful, and I love working on it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Michael Brunner of Brogan Video. If any of this has interested you, I would love to talk to you about creating a video introduction or testimonial for your business. Thank you.